So hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Join us today down at Hordle again. We're on what used to be called Bob's Lake, is now called Kingfisher. There's the main man, everyone. There he is, look. And we're here for the night. We're here till tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the evening. Thought we'd come for a cheeky overnight, didn't we, son? Yeah, you alright, my boy?
Yeah.
Good lad. He's all set up and ready to go. Got his cheeky little 10-foot out. And his even cheekier little 6-foot out with the old Pompey Bear sat there, look, waiting to bring him some luck. See how on his little 6-foot rod, he's fishing Pacific tuna boilies today. He's opted for. It's just off the corner of this island here, probably half a rod length around here. And I did make up a little mix before I came just to get some feed out there straight away, because I know you can get an early morning bite in here. And where it's going to be quite hot today, I thought try and get an early morning bite, but it hasn't happened. So yeah, we just have to hope and pray we get a bite during the day. If not, we'll have to wait till this evening when it's a little cooler. But yeah, his second rod is, there's a little gravel spot on the edge of this platform here that I could see when I walked over there. So he's over there with a single piece of artificial corn and just a load of feed over the top of it. But here he is, everybody, look. Here he is, look, raring to go for the weekend.
Yep.
You staying here tonight, my boy?
Yep.
Yeah, you're going to get some action for us?
Yep.
Good lad. Let's take you down to show you my setup. So yeah, here's my setup, everyone. I've got my Daiwa longbows out today with the old Sonic Hero X reels. I think one's an 8,000 and one's a 10,000, because I originally had a 10,000. There's the 10,000. I'm not really a lover of these massive reels, to be honest. But so I went down to the 8,000 on the other one. But yeah, I am fishing. My right hand rod is about here-ish on the island, about 3 or 4 rod lengths off. It wasn't the best cast in the world, to be honest. And my other one, I know a little spot where Al feeds them from, which is, see the big bush, the little gap there? He stands in that bush and feeds them. So I just threw the old trusty maggot rig out there. But yeah, we'll keep you posted if we get any fish. But like I said, we're not expecting a lot of action this afternoon, just kind of expecting a bit of a chilled afternoon really in this heat. Just going to do our best to keep Kyle and ourselves out of the sun. And yeah, if we do get any fish, you'll be the first to know. So hi guys, hope you're all well, and welcome back to Fishing on Wheels. So yeah, we're in peg 1. Just wanted to kind of show you the setup of it really. So yeah, you can kind of see up there, you can see the main man behind me. There he is, look. You all right, boy?
Yep.
Yeah, there he is. He's waiting for his first bite, isn't he, son? Yeah, we're not expecting anything now, to be honest. Like I said, it's a little bit too hot for him now. This is either an early morning day or an evening day for a bite, I reckon. So yeah, as you can see, look, this is peg 1. This is Kyle's spot. There's the main man's bivvy, look, all set up ready to go. That his mum done for him, bless her. With his bed inside. I'll take you in there later on to show you. Give you a little tour of Kyle's bivvy. Yeah, like I said, look. There he is, everybody. There's it. Here's the one that everyone's come to see. Now, come on, my boy, you got to get us a fish. Come on. So yeah, you walk along, and there's my bivvy. I've just set mine up there, so I'm not too far away from Kyle, because my rods are just there, so I haven't got too much of a walk to them if they do go off in the night. There's Kyle's mum. There she is, look. There she is. She's with us again today. She thought she'd come for the night. Yeah, Alvin, bless him, just said I can go into his little private swim and chuck a PVA bag out. So in a minute I'm going to tie up a little PVA bag and chuck it near a little aerator, which I'll show you a little spot that I know of in there. So I don't know if you're able to see those fish out on the surface out there. They are all out here. Look at them all. As you can see, they're up on the surface. We have to wait for them to get their heads down. Mind you, I don't know if you remember the video from when me and Sarah were fishing together up on peg 3. They were doing this to me for ages, just swimming around over my spot. And then all of a sudden, within about 4 hours, I'd had 6, 7 fish. So kind of hoping for the same result today. But yeah, should keep you all posted anyway. Fishing on wheels, everybody. Hopefully we'll bring you some action soon. There's some lovely fishing here to be had. That albino grassy was here a minute ago, but I'm not sure where he's gone. There's old Baldy, look. Across the old lake over there. So yeah, we'll keep you posted if we do get any if we do get any fish. Hopefully we'll get a day bite. It'd be nice to get that pressure of the blank off, wouldn't it, my boy?
Yeah.
Hey? Yeah, we'll keep you all posted. We'll keep you up to date. And hopefully you'll see us soon. With a nice big fish in that cradle just there. If the main man pulls his finger out at any point today. Hey, come on, my boy, you got this. Yeah, you're going to do it again on here today, yeah? Good lad.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels, everybody. Hi, guys. So you just heard me say that Alf said it was all right for me to stick a little rod out from his private little spot over there. So just want to let you know that I decided to go for a little PVA bag. So yeah, I'm just gonna run how I tie them with you. Firstly, I'm not a big fan of those PVA stems. I mean, unless I fish a venue where it says you can't use leaders, I always opt for a little lead-free and a little lead-free leader straight through to an inline lead, and then about a 3.5 inch hook length, and that's just a wide gape hook with a little kicker on it and a little bait screw which I'm going to attach one of the Parker baits, little mini naturals to it, and the pellets are quite dark, so I'm actually going to use a little tiny black 12mm wafter as my hook bait. Because it's kind of that time of year where they've seen every colour in the book now, haven't they? And so I'm just kind of hoping that if I try and disguise the hook bait a little bit more, it might not be so obvious to them. Because I know the fish in here are quite spooky. They're actually quite hard to catch in here, to be fair. But yeah, me and Kyle always seem to do quite well on this lake anyway. We also do quite well at this venue, actually. I don't know what it is, perhaps it's just the way we fish, or perhaps someone's a bit lucky or something, I don't know. Perhaps someone's a little bit lucky or something, I don't know. I don't know, who's a little bit lucky, do you reckon?
Me.
You reckon you, yeah? And I reckon you as well, to be honest. I reckon you're probably one of the luckiest fellas I know when it comes to angling.
I'll be the lucky one tonight, catching.
I hope you're right, my boy. I really hope you're right. Yeah, so I like the Fox's PVA bags. I'm not going to lie, I prefer them to the Corda ones, and I know a lot of people prefer the Corda ones, but I don't know. The Fox ones just seem to be a bit tougher to me. See, how I tie a bag is simply, I use the old speed load thing, the little speed loader from Fox. So you literally just plonk that inside your bag. I don't bother with a little black ring thing. I just literally plonk it in there like so, and then just give it a little blow in there so it's nice and open. And Kyle said to me a minute ago when we was off camera, he said to me, "Dad, don't use the house pellet. I reckon you should use that PVA bag mix that I made up for one of our other trips. It's got some fruity squid and boilies crushed up in there from Ace Baits. I don't know if you've ever heard of Ace Baits, but yeah, so it's got some of those, and it actually smells quite nice." So yeah, Kyle said to me, "I think you should use that, Dad, because I think that'd be a little bit more attractive." So then I said to him, "Well, what about hook bait now, son? Because I just put a black hook bait on," but he said to stick to the black hook bait. So if he's right, he can have half the fish off. He can have half the fish off of this PVA bag. So yeah, that's the mix. As you can see, it's just some little probably 3 and 4 mil pellets in there. There's some crushed boilie, as you can see, like little bits of crushed boilie in that there and stuff. And there's just a little bit of I think I put a little bit of method mix in there, just to give it a little bit of a cloud. So yeah, then all I do is I put just a tiny little scoop in to start with. I mean, I'm not overly fussy with my PVA bags. I don't think it needs to be absolutely presented perfectly myself. And then I just simply then just lay my hook bait in the corner of the bag, try and lay the hook flat, and I just like work it into the corner, work the hook bait into the corner, then lay the hook flat, and then I'll literally just keep scooping, filling, and I'll fill that till probably about half full. So yeah, and then what I do is I just tap the bottom, and I find that really helps it all like in compressed down. So that's about half full, and then I simply just get my lead, and I try and keep my lead to the back of the bag. And then in the top of the little speedos, you've got a little split. Now I'll just lay my leader in that, and I'll fill up to above the ledger. Like so, and I know that's quite a lot of bait in there. But yeah, I fill it up like so, and I'll just tap the bottom. Keep tapping, keep tapping, keep tapping. Now I don't actually like using the speed loaders to seal the bag, because I've done it a few times. The amount of times it's come straight off of the leader, so I prefer to PVA tape it. And then yeah, I'll just squeeze it at the top, and the old twist and pat, just keep compressing, keep compressing, keep compressing. You know, I haven't got to cast this far, so it hasn't got to be perfect by any stretch the imagination. I'll just keep twisting, and just keep twisting, and compressing. Trying to keep the leader out of the way as well. And I'll just use the old Fox PVA tape. I literally just pull off a length of PVA tape, wrap it round 3 or 4 times, going underneath each turn. This helps compress it a little bit more. And then just tie 3 or 4 good granny knots in that. I usually go for 3. What are you laughing at, Kyle?
That's what you said.
What, a granny knot?
Yeah.
What's so funny about a granny knot? see what I got to put up with? And then yeah, then I'll just cut off the tag ends of the tape. And I like to have as little of PVA on there as possible, so I will actually trim this bit back as well. And you literally just cut the top bit back, and you can, if you like, to fold your corners. I mean, usually if it is a bit of a distance I'm casting, I will do the corners, but I'll do them just for the video this time. But any more that I make today, I won't bother, because it literally is just an underarm flick. And yeah, I just lick the corner, and then just stick it down, and repeat on the other side. Give it a good pull. These bags are really, really tough. You really can pull them about. And with a little lick and a stick. And that, everybody, is your PVA bag ready to go out. And I'll just loop to loop it. As you can see, I've got a little loop in the end of the leader there. And I'll just simply loop to loop that onto the main line. And the last ingredient, everybody,
Flat spot.
Parker Baits
Flat spot.
Flat Spot is absolutely amazing hemp oil. And then I'll just, in the middle of the bag, and simply squeeze it all in there. And that, everybody, is going to get chucked out underneath a little aerator over to just over to the right hand side of my other 2 rods, there's a little aerator, Alf said I can jump in his peg and chuck one out. So thanks, Alf. I shall let you know how it gets on. Toasty's on the go for lunch. Here he is, everyone. Here's the main man. You alright, boy?
Yeah.
Still no fish of yet. As you can tell, it's just coming up lunchtime because the cheese toasties are on the go. So yeah, unfortunately no fish out yet, mate, is there? No. And the fish, they all seem to still be on the surface. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to surface fish here, so I was thinking about getting a zig out, but I've absolutely no confidence in zigs whatsoever. I don't know if you'll be able to see this out there, those fish out there on the top. That's absolutely mental. The colours in some of them fish. I don't know if you can see them. Again, the little buggers, they're swimming above my spots. If they get their heads down. Just like the last time I fished this lake, frustrating the life out of me for hours. And then, like I said, all of a sudden 5 fish within an hour, within about 4 hours. So yeah, come on the carp.
Come on the carp.
Come on the carp, that's it.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels, good lad, good lad. I should have told you actually, about half an hour or so ago, I moved Kyle's corn rig from this little platform over here, and I chucked it literally just down the front of the aerator here, because there's a bit of a deeper hole there. Obviously, because of the heat we've had, I think the lake's probably about 1.5 foot down, I'd say, in depth. So I thought it was a little bit too shallow where I was fishing. So yeah, I just moved Kyle in a little bit towards that aerator there. And we will keep you posted the minute we get a fish, if we get any fish. Like I said, I'm not very optimistic today with the old heat the way it is. Don't know if you can see the old albino there cruising about on the top. Out in the middle there, look. There is a little crew of gold ones. Loads of coloured carp in here. Yeah, come on the carp.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels, come on the carp. There's Carl's mum. They're back with us again today. It's lunchtime. Toast, ham and cheese toasties.
On the bank.
On the bank. You look so good, you're toasty, my boy. There he is with his shirt off, let everyone. Hey. Well, at least I know the fish are in my peg. Look at all them. Massive big shoal of them. They ain't getting their heads down at the moment. It's all on the surface, look. You're not allowed to surface fish here. Come on the carp. So yeah, that's the mix we're using. That is literally 11mm house pellet, a whole tin of sweet corn. There's probably 1/4 of a tub of pink Himalayan rock salt in there, and then just some Calanus Hydro liquid food over the top. Yeah, that's literally all I'm feeding. As you can see, it's a nice well, you can see all the kind of salt is sticking to it from the Calanus Hydro, and the corn in there soaking in all the flavours from the liquid. Hi guys, time's about 3 o'clock, still nothing out, but we're here for the night. Well, we're here till tomorrow tea time. So hopefully we can bring you a fish or two between now and then. Come on the carp.
Come on the carp.
There's the boy in the background, look. And what I'll do is, while it's a little bit quiet at the moment, is I'll take you up just to show you the disabled toilet up there. Absolutely amazing facilities they got here at Hordle Lake. Yeah, I'll take you up there now and show you. Proper toilet block at Hordle, with proper flushing toilets. Proper clean. I mean, look at them walls. You can put time and effort into the toilets here. They're all clean as a whistle. Hand wash there if you need it. I'll take you around and show you the disabled toilet as well. See how, as you can see, it's flat. It's through to a small ramp. Just a slight little step to get the wheelchair up. Straight in. Clean flushing toilet. Little shower in the corner. Clean as a whistle. Could quite happily bring Kyle in here for a shower now, to be honest. Yeah, just thought I'd show everybody. Proper toilets at Hordle. No dirty portaloos. Well done Alf, well done Mila, smashing it. Coming up tea time, everybody. Still no fish out. Fish still showing everywhere on the surface. But I've got 2 fresh rigs ready to go out. I'm just going to change them up now. I said to Kyle about 4:30 I'm going to change the rigs. Fresh rigs on mine and fresh rigs on his. And I'll show you exactly what we're going to put on Kyle's in a minute. I'll just get these 2 rigs out in the water with a little PVA mesh of maggots. So I'm going to put a PVA mesh of white with a white, obviously, and a PVA mesh of red with a red. And then, yep, that'll be us set for the evening then. So hopefully we can bring you some fish action soon. So we've got the red going out first. And that's going to go in between the 2 islands, which I'll show you the spots in a minute. Now obviously the white one, exactly the same tactic, only white maggots. So the red maggots is kind of about here. I kind of went to the right hand side of that island there, so I know it's a little bit shallower over there, and I know I said the water's dropped earlier, but I just feel as though where the fish are on the top, if you're going to get a bite, you need to be on like a little on like a shelf. And I know that there's a shelf that slopes away, and it's like slopes away from the island over there. So I've gone on the edge of that, and this other one is just literally out in the middle, no further than probably 6 rod lengths out. They've been kicking up the bottom there. You probably just see that fish top there. But the bottom's been clouding up there. So I'm hoping that that's them on the feed. Yeah, anyway, I guess we'll see. So, fresh rigs and fresh hook baits for the main man. So that's going to be his left hand rod. That is now 2 pieces of Scopex hard corn. Originally it was just 1 piece of slow sinking artificial corn, and he was using CC Moore Pacific tuna, but we've ran out, so I just had to go and buy some boilies off Al. That was the only ones he had. So yeah, Kyle picked fruit and nut. So yeah, we're going to be putting that out as a single and I'll go around and put probably 30 or 40 baits over the top, and I'm going to go and put that in that little spot I showed you right in front of that little platform, and that bucket of mix that I made up earlier on. I'm going to go and put probably 3/4 of that over the top of that. Just get Kyle ready for this evening now, really, for hopefully when they do get their heads down. The monk that Kyle's been fishing to, just come around here and put a load of boilie out for him. And as we're around here, I thought we'd come and say hello to Baldy. He's just up here in peg 6. He's got his missus with him today, so I thought I'd go and say hello to him. I ain't really spoke to him all day, bless him. Been up there I'm chilling with Kyle and Sarah, so thought I'd come around and say hello to the bold one. Where is he?
Hey.
There he is. You all right, Baldy?
Yeah, right. Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels. There's Darren's lovely wife, Kane. How are you, Kane? You okay?
I'm alright.
Yeah, enjoying the weather?
Sorry?
Said you enjoying the weather?
Yes, I'm enjoying the weather.
Nice, good.
Yeah.
Enjoying
And,
being with.
and enjoying the fishing, yeah? It'd be nice if one of us could get one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, wouldn't it, Josh?
Yeah, there's Darren's rods. It's Darren's view. There's his boat, the little cheat.
Yeah.
That's our peg over there. I don't know if you can make Sarah out in the background. I know you can't. Just gone behind the green umbrella. But yeah, Kyle's tucked in behind that tree at the moment, just trying to keep him out of the sun a bit.
He's growing.
So yeah, just thought I'd bring you around so we can say hello to Darren, show you Darren's view. That's peg 5 along there, that next bivvy you can see the empty peg over there is peg 4. The peg you can see there is the other half of peg 3, but me and Kyle fish the peg that's usually behind the island, that's where we usually bag up on. And then the empty one there is peg 2. Yeah, great, there's some absolutely amazing fish to be had in here. It's just catching them that's the problem. But hopefully, as the sun drops, the fish will drop too. Start feeding. Look at that for bank food, everybody. Spag bowl on the bank. Go on, Sarah. Absolutely smashing it. Dinner in style while fishing. Love it. Sorry about the noise of that aerator in the background. It's doing our heads in too, funnily enough. Yeah, look at that, mate, on the bank. Spag bowl. That's the little NGT grill, what's it called? A grill, NGT grill, I believe. Only about 30 quid on Amazon. Highly recommend them for cooking on the bank. Absolutely amazing bit of kit. To be fair, I've got the big and small Ridge Monkey, and this puts them both to shame. I'm not even going to lie, it does. So yeah, well done, Sarah. That's great effort on the bank, that is. Spag bowl on the bank. Well, evening, guys. Welcome back. The time's about 7:45 in the evening now, I think. Still no fish to report, I'm afraid. We've literally just finished eating, actually. That spag bowl was absolutely amazing, so thank you, Kyle's mum. What did you think of yours, Kyle?
Lovely.
Yeah, good lad. Did you enjoy it, yeah?
Yeah.
Food like that on the bank, you just can't beat it, can you?
No.
And yeah, as you can probably see behind us, the sun is still blinding. It's really hot out here still. It's a lovely evening. But unfortunately, no fish to report, I'm afraid. So me and Kyle have both decided that we're just going to stick to it now. We're going to stick to what we've put out there. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm lying, actually. Kyle wants me to change his boilie rod and just put a single grain of artificial corn back on, because I've just been over to the margin and fed that whole bucket of mix I showed you earlier. So gonna just stick a single grain of corn and see if we can trick them into a bite that way. But they certainly haven't been anywhere near a boilie or my maggot rigs today. But you know, we still got the evening and we still got all day tomorrow, so hopefully we'll bring you some footage. But yeah, just thought we'd give you a little update. No fish to report. Kyle's still got his bod out, so Weather's still good, but we're having a good day, aren't we, my boy?
Yes.
We're having fun, mate. That's the main thing.
It's all about being out on the bank.
It's all about being out on the bank. That's right, my boy. Being out on the bank with family, innit, and friends. Exactly. Just need the carp to play game now, so come on, carp. Get your heads down. They're still all on the surface out there everywhere. If they could just do us a favour, get their heads down. Start feeding, then we could bring you some fish footage on the channel. Finally, everybody, we're into one. Well, I am anyway. The old ever faithful Thornton rig. Bunch of red maggots. Very, very slow fight, I know that. So it could be a decent fish. Let's hope we get it in the net. That's off to a start. Hopefully get the main man into one next. Starting to pull now. Being absolutely blinded by that reflection of that sun off the water, I can't see nothing. Didn't quite see what it was then, to be honest. Oh, it's a nice common. A nice common. Oh, a nice long one. Also, I'm going to bring it down so you aren't I? There's some strength. I'll give him that. There he is, Pete. I'll keep him away from the other line. I just said to Kyle, we need to get some back leads on these lines. Get in that net, get in there. God, that's been hard. Hard days fishing again, that has. Get in there. Get in there fishing on wheels. Your turn now, main man. Your turn. Come on. So there he is, everybody. Team effort again. 17 pound on the nose. Can't grumble with that. Nice little long common. Get in there.
Well done, Dad.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, I got us one. Yeah, and get in there, fishing on wheels. Here he goes, everybody. 17 pound on the nose. One of the most welcome fish I've ever caught in my life. There he is. Look at that, everybody. Nearly the length of the sling. So imagine before spawning, he was easily a low 20 fish. Here he goes. A few bigger gulps. He'll be off skis in a minute. There he goes, everybody. Look at that. Absolute lovely little creature. Get in there. Come on, main man, your turn. Come on, fishing on wheels, come on. Evening, chaps. I don't know how well you can see that, but what a view to sit here in the evening. Most amazing evening. I mean, the colours in the sky, look, I don't know how you can see all that. Fishing is not all just about fishing. So yeah, just the one fish out today, I'm afraid. Just the common that I had. I think that's the only fish that's been out on the whole lake actually all day. Fell to the Thornton rig, as my mates call it again. Just that little bunch of maggots, the rig that I've showed you before. Seems to do down here, and I strongly suggest that if anyone is coming down to Hordle, that you give that a go, because every time I've come here, in today we've had corn, we've had boilies, we've had PVA bags with just house pellet, we've tried everything. The only thing again that's gone off is the maggot rig. Now I know that other people are catching on other stuff up here, but there's definitely some food for thought there. But yeah, hopefully I'll have a few more fish during the night. I mean, obviously now, and Kyle's into bed now. I think the sun must have got to him a bit today. So yeah, he's gone to bed, bless him. But hopefully we'll get a few more fish during the night. I'll do my best to get you any footage of it, because I expect my wife will be a sounder as well, bless her. I've got the old albino cruising about out on our spot at the moment. I'd love it if he went down that big albino grassy. So anyway, just thought I'd give you a roundup of the day, and I'll keep you posted if we get any more during the night. If not, I'll see you bright and early in the morning. There you go, everybody. About 4 o'clock in the morning. It's a little ghosty mirror weighing in at about £11. Get in there, fishing on wheels. Yeah, so hi guys. I just wanted to say sorry I didn't get much footage of that last fish. But to be honest with you, I kind of woke up in a big fucking haze. I didn't know what was going on. And I literally, there was no one to hold the rod. I wasn't prepared for that at all. So yeah, I am sorry that I never got no footage of me playing the fish or anything like that. But that was literally about 3:40 in the morning. I think that went off. It's now 4 a.m. So yeah, that fish as well has done me right up. He went through my other line. So they're just a big fucking tangle now. So that can wait till the morning. I can't see what I'm doing out there anyway, so I've just brought my other rod in that was on the right hand side, fishing up against the island, and I've just chucked that into the little spot in front of the platform because I baited that so heavily earlier. I feel as though I can't ignore that spot. So yeah, if I get any more, I'll let you know. If not, you'll see me in the morning with the main man once I've got him out of bed. Yeah, cheers everyone. I'll try and get an hour's sleep myself. So morning chaps, absolutely beautiful morning out here. It's about 6:30, 7:15. I've been awake since 4 o'clock since I landed that fish. Couldn't get back to sleep. Mum stopped beeping on the alarms as well, a little single beep, so it just kept me awake. But yeah, somebody just called me to tell me that they were awake. So let's go say morning to him, shall we? There he is, everybody. The main man's awake. You want my boy?
Yeah.
I'm just glad I took you out of that 5 seasons sleeping bag, mate, because you were sweating one out when I checked on you last night.
I was.
Was you hot in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, good lad. You know that ghosty I caught last night?
Yeah.
That 11-pounder?
Yeah.
It was on your rod.
I did.
So whose fish is it?
Mine.
It's yours. So you've got one. Get in there, my boy. Get in there.
This. Boom.
Good lad. Well done, my boy. Get in there.
Boom.
Yeah, anyway, I'm just going to get him out of bed and get him sorted. and then we'll get back to you. Say a proper morning. Hey?
Yeah, one each.
You happy, yeah?
Yeah.
Look, it's timing on that boy's face that he got one.
Boom.
I mean, obviously, where he's disabled, you know, we have to accept that he can't get out of bed in the evenings, and if he does get a bite in the evenings during the night, it'll be me that does it all for him. But, you know, like I said, it's a team effort anyway. So really, we haven't got one each; we've got two together.
Two each, yeah. Two
together. Someone's happy he got one last night, look. He's a happy boy, he got one. Woohoo! Boogie boogie. 7 o'clock in the morning having a party on the bank. That's how it should be. Celebrating a little ghostie, not even close to his PB, but look, that's what every fish does to him. Morning everyone. As you can see, main man's now out of bed, lazy little git. You happy, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had a ghostie last night. I told you all that ghostie was Kyle's. So yeah, that's his. It was on his rod, and like I've said before, we ain't individuals, we're a team.
Yep. We
smash this out together, son, don't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd let you know basically the tactic approach that we've gone for. So Kyle is still fishing exactly the same as he was, apart from there is actually a maggot shortage, believe it or not. I've tried everywhere to get maggots, so I ended up being able to only get half a pint of red and half a pint of white, which I used up yesterday. But I managed to get some casters. So Kyle is now fishing a little caster rig that I came up with over towards that platform again where I caught the one last night. And then he's got his little 6-footer on a little single grain of corn over a little baited spot, which is probably 2 rod lengths to the right of where his other rod is. And I've gone for exactly the same approach, other than I'm fishing one in my left hand margin, and I'm now I'm doing exactly the same with casters as what I was doing with maggots over on the island where I caught the common from yesterday. So yeah, fingers crossed everybody. Fingers crossed we can bring you some more action. But, you know, like I said before, this is a very, very tough lake, and anyone who's fished it recently since Al's done the revamp will know just how tough this lake is. So yeah, I think we've done well to even get the 2 out. The old grassy, the old albino grassy's right out in front of us again. I don't think he'll ever be caught by anyone other than Alf, little bugger. So yeah, anyway, we'll see you all soon, everybody. Hopefully with another fish in the net.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels, come on. Thought we'd go round and say morning to Darren. I think he's up.
Yeah, I'm up.
Hey, there he is with his belly out, look. Oh God, boys and their toys.
Yeah.
Anything overnight, bro?
No, nothing for me.
No?
No.
Been tough it's been tough in the last couple of days.
Yeah, it's just a tough lake.
If it is.
But I love it.
Anybody struggling for a decent charger out there, like I have been for years of coming fishing. Remember Luke from our channel? Well, he had one of these for work. And I'll tell you what, right, I've had the light on, that's got a light on it, that's a little adapter you buy, it just sits on top of a DeWalt battery. I've had the light on all night, I've charged my phone twice and my head torch. It still has full power. Still has full power. All my other batteries will charge my phone to about 80%, and then that's it. They're dead. This bit of kit here, honestly, if anybody's looking for a cheap charging system that they will get a good few charges out of, I highly, highly recommend this. And this isn't even a real DeWalt one. It's a cheaper version off of Amazon. You know, Luke said to me, don't bother spending all the money on the DeWalt one. And yeah, there you go. What a bit of kit. I'm very, very impressed with that. Hey. In on the red ball today. What's he on today?
Caribou.
Caribou green apple. Hey, there he is, look. Come on, boy. Let's get another fish before we go home. Mrs. is over here. Guess what we got for breakfast? sausage patties and bacon. Spag bowl last night. Sausages and bacon for breakfast. Toasties for lunchtime yesterday. Come on, people. Get yourselves on the bank. Little cooker. Get your family with you. And have a great weekend. Yes, just thought I'd show you the caster setup that Kyle's using. It's exactly the same as the maggots, other than in place of the maggots, you've got casters. You can't get quite as many maggots as you can on the hair with casters because they don't squash up very well. And that's just a PVA mesh full of casters. You can kind of see the size that I'm using. You know, you can't be shy getting it out there. Yeah, just thought I'd show you that, everyone. That's basically Kyle's new caster rig. Hi guys, just a little update really. As you can probably see in the background here, look what's out, look what's out, the Barbie's out. You know what that means? It's coming out at lunchtime. So yeah, we're going to be having our lunch, and then we're going to be starting to pack down after that. Still no fish since this morning. Didn't really expect any, to be honest. You know, it's so hot. I mean, as you can see, me and Kyle were ducking in the only little bit of shade that's left because it is just too hot. All the fish are on the surface. They're not even down this end anymore. You know, this morning they were down here. But I think I might have missed an opportunity to nail them because I forgot to go up to the shop last night and buy an extra tin of sweet corn, and it seemed to be that the sweet corn is what they were homing in on. So I kind of had to just make do with pellet. And by the time that I'd got to the shop and got back and stuff, or the shop had opened and I'd got there and got the sweet corn and stuff, it was too late. The fish had gone. So unfortunately we missed an opportunity there, I think. But you know, we can't complain. We still had fish out of a very, very tough lake. Now, one each, isn't it, my boy? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the biggest so far this time. Biggest. Biggest.
I knew you had to.
Best looking. He had the ghosty.
I knew you had to get that in.
So yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can just bring you one more fish. That would be absolutely spot on. But we're going to need him to put his finger out, because it ain't going to be me that's going to do it. If anyone's going to do it,
It will be me.
it will be him. So, finger out, please.
I will.
Let's get it done. Finger out. And if we don't get any more fish, I'll come and say hello during the barbecue with the main man here, and the wife. I'll get her to say hello again. And yeah, if we like I said, after that it'll be a slow pack down, and I'm not overly confident now, to be honest, either of us is going to get any more fish. Like I said, the fish are on the surface. They're literally we're in peg 1, and the fish I can see they're in peg 6 and peg 5. So yeah, they're well out of our water at the moment. I mean, if they come back in, we've got a chance, but at the moment it doesn't look good. But you know, we've still had a great weekend. We haven't blanked. That's the main thing. More memories made. Exactly. So, you know, that's the most important thing. So, yeah, anyway, cheers, everybody. Right. Sorry, I know it isn't quite a lunchtime yet, but me and Kyle have just had a little discussion, and we both decided that we both think the best thing to do now is just to sit on our rods. I did say to him, do we should freshen up, do we should try something different, and we both agreed. It's a bit pointless, I think. You know, I mean, hardly any fish have been coming out of this lake during the day. The last couple of weeks in this heat. So yeah, like I said, I'm not overly filled with confidence. Hence, we've done the night because we wanted to make sure we caught. And yet, you know, one come at what, about 6:30, 7 o'clock last night, and then the other one came at 4:45 this morning, 3:45 this morning. So yeah, point proven, I think. And we'll so yeah, we've just want to let you know that we're not going to be casting anymore. We're going to sit on our rods. We're both confident with our spots and confident with our approaches. So yeah, hopefully it works. But if not, you know, we've done everything that we can. You know, right, son?
Yep.
Done everything that we can to get them out, mate, haven't we?
We still had a good time.
We still had a good time. That's the main thing. Give me some skin on that one. So yeah, fishing on wheels, everybody. Hopefully we got one more for you in there. Hopefully we got one more for you.
Fishing on wheels.
So hi guys, just while I had a spare 5, I just thought I'd show you how easily accessible this was for us today. So that's the main track that you drive down once you come through the gate. You've got into the shop and paid your money. And literally, there's the van, parked right there. You come out of the back door, straight along this little path. These bed chairs weren't there, obviously we've started a slow pack down now. But yeah, and then just literally walk straight through here. It's perfectly flat, it's obviously a little bumpy. There's the main man, look everyone, there he is. There he is. So yeah, basically every peg on this lake you can book on the Swim Booker app. So if you do want to come down here in a wheelchair and you want to try for some of these bigger fish, just get on the Swim Booker app and book peg 1. Simple as. Guess what time it is? It's lunchtime. Does it come much better than that on the bank?
Go on then, Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
Wow, if we don't get no fish, this would be a great end to the trip, wouldn't it? Barbecue on the bank. That little bucket's banging. £8 from Lidl. I bored you with that last time anyway, so I won't bore you with it again. Yeah, quality little bit of kit. Fair play to Sarah doing the do for us here on the food. Darren and Kane come over, look for a barbie with us. At least Kane ain't ignorant. That's thank you. Oh God, we're getting the Baldy dance now. That is going on the video. That's going beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah, brother.
Hi everyone. We're just starting a slow pack down now. We've only got 1 rod left out each. As you can see, the little man's absolutely done from the heat. I am to be all, to be honest. I think everybody is. There's not a lot of shade in the spot that we're in. It's been a bit much, isn't it, Mush, this afternoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, bless ya. So yeah, no more fish, and I don't think it's likely that one of these rods is going to go off either. So yeah, it's probably going to be the last you're going to see of us, apart from a little goodbye as we're about to leave. Yeah, thanks for staying to the end. Thanks for watching. Sorry there wasn't more fish. Sorry I never got a lot of footage of the one overnight, but it just happened all so quickly. I didn't really know what was going on, to be honest, when I got woke up to the alarm. Yeah, like I said, it wiped out my other rod. It was absolute carnage. So yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get much footage of it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. And in actual fact, our next trip is the big one, isn't it, Kyle? Where are we going next?
Catfishing.
Catfishing, Topper Manor. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Hi guys, as you can see, we're all packed down. No more fish, unfortunately, but what? Still been a great weekend. Me and Kyle still have 1 each. Cannot complain with that. Only 2 people on the lake to catch all weekend. So yeah, that's going to be it from us this week. I'll just turn around everyone else so they can all say goodbye to you. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one at Topper Manor. Hopefully we're watching the main man with some £50 catfish. Come on then. There's the main man.
Fishing on wheels.
There's the Kane. Baldy. And my amazing wife.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels, everyone. We'll see you in the next one, Topper Manor.